All right, we are live. Welcome, everyone. It is Thursday afternoon. Wow, I thought it was Wednesday. How can this be Thursday already? I've got Lisa Williams here, one of the HR partners at Autoliv in Ogden, along with Alicia, one of our on-site managers at Autoliv. How you two doing today?
Good, thanks.
I'm great.
Well, we are going to talk about jobs at Autoliv and all the excitement that's going on right now. And so we're going to talk about wages and lots of other fun stuff. So before we do that, we're going to hit the intro. You ready? Boom.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
We have the biggest news ever in history right now that we're about. This is a live video going into the job board. How was that?
Fancy.
Was that not fun or what?
That was really cool.
I saw both of you dancing. You're like, all right. So welcome everybody. Stephen Farrow, Northern Utah Jobs. I'm here with Lisa Williams. She is one of the Autoliv HR partners in Ogden, along with Alicia, who is our on-site manager in Ogden. And we just wanted to spend a few minutes with you today. We're live in all the job boards. We're going to talk about jobs at Autoliv. It's been a few days since we've had someone on from Autoliv. We had a drive-through job fair a couple weeks ago where we were live inside the facility. We were interviewing different managers. That was a lot of fun. I think Nick was probably the most popular video watched. He got like 10,000 views.
That's great.
Let's just jump into it. So Lisa, for those that are not familiar with Autoliv, what does Autoliv do? And then secondly, what has Autoliv done recently in regards to wages to attract more job seekers that are looking to make their next career move?
All right. Well, Autoliv, that is great. Autoliv is one of Utah's largest manufacturing companies, and we make airbags for vehicles. So we're a safety device manufacturer. We're here in Ogden, Utah. We have a number of locations in the northern Utah area. I'm specifically here on 31st Street. We are looking for production associates and warehousing associates, various shifts, full-time, part-time positions. We have everything available at the moment. Our goal is to save more lives. We work in a safe manner to make our safety products for the vehicles, and we would love to have you come join us. We recently increased our wages for the day shift. It starts out at $16 an hour, and then in graveyards is $17.28 an hour. So definitely lots of potential.
Yeah, a lot of potential. You think about it, not only are a lot of people, they're looking for a good career, right? And they're looking to make an income that fits their income needs. Some people might be a $12 per hour position, right? Or some might be 15. But Autoliv has really raised the bar, $17.28 per hour on the off shifts. That puts you guys at the top, puts you as a market leader. And the price of entry is not, doesn't require much. I mean, you can come in entry-level position making those wages and beyond, right? You can grow and have additional income opportunities. So I recently discovered that that Weber and Davis County, as well as we're doing in this economy right now, outside of those markets and even into other states, they're not doing as well. There's not as much availability to jobs and availability to these types of wages. And so I think I'm going to reshare this into a couple of markets outside of here. So if you're watching this and you're in one of those outliers, you could commute to Autoliv and make those wages. So someone just wrote, "Are you guys reading the chat?" We're reading the chat. So it looks like we have someone might have a question. Question away. We're definitely reading the chat. The change in the wages, Lisa, is that all facilities for the production positions?
Yep, in the Ogden area, it is.
Awesome.
So we have our warehousing area in the BDO, and then our facility here in Ogden on 31st Street.
Awesome.
Up in Promontory, they have some different shifts and some different positions and things like that. But for Brigham City and Tremont and Ogden, yes.
Awesome. Now, Alicia, who's our on-site manager, she's there to welcome every new hire, help them get oriented, introduce them to their mentors and trainers, and then to be there every day. She's there every day. No days off.
Every day.
And she's there to support you along with the Autoliv team. So Alicia, tell us a little bit about yourself. How long have you been here?
Well, I've been up at Autoliv since July.
This year.
Every day.
Woo!
I have.
Every
day. No, I love it out here. Probably one of the best things I can say about Autoliv as a company is how much they care for their employees. In October, we had a drive-through trunk or treat where we all dressed up. We had it was the best.
I don't remember you being dressed up, Alicia. You had a little hat on or something.
Whatever. So just seeing all the kids driving through, their families, just being able to kind of help facilitate celebrating those types of things with our associates was huge, especially through the pandemic. Mm-hmm. In November, Autoliv gave out so many turkeys to family members to the associates here and their family members. That was great. I love working for the company. The atmosphere here is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. They truly care about their associates. There's so much fun. It's not all work. It's work and play too. So we really love being out here, and I love seeing all of my new associates come through the door and getting to know them individually. Speaking
of fun, Alicia, I think I found a video of a couple associates that just started making $17.28 an hour, having fun, not in a responsible way, but I think I'm going to show that real quick.
Oh no.
Okay, that was a shameless plug to promote the new wages. But think of all the fun you can have with that kind of money, right?
Right. I'm pretty sure that one employee standing on the back was one of our associates.
Probably.
Sure.
Yeah. Don't do that. Advisory. Don't do this at home. All right. So right now, for those of you tuning in, we're talking to Lisa Williams, HR at Autoliv, along with Alicia, our on-site. Right now, we are interviewing people the same day that they could actually start being paid out at Autoliv. So you can interview and go through training the same day, or our orientation class, and start making these wages immediately. So we are doing training classes every day of the week, except for, I think, Sunday. Even sometimes I think we do it on a Sunday. And the classes fill up fast. And so if you're interested, if you want to apply, if you want to work at Autoliv, you can definitely do that. And we encourage you. We've got a Facebook comment here. So is entry level considered someone who has never worked specifically for Autoliv, or just one who hasn't worked in the manufacturing environment? So Lisa or Alicia, you feel free to answer that.
So entry level would be considered anybody who hasn't worked at Autoliv specifically. If you have other manufacturing experience, then that's definitely a plus. It helps you to know what you're getting into, working on a production line, but that's not a requirement for the job. So definitely, if you have experience or not, apply through Elwood Staffing, and the recruiter will go through, the job description and kind of give you a day in the life of what the position looks like to see if that's something you're interested in.
Yeah, that's a good note there. If you think about it, before you had to have a certain level of experience to get your foot in the door at Autoliv, but Autoliv has built out such a robust training program, and they have a mentor that's side by side with you. That this has been a proven model over the last couple of years. That now, if you have experience, awesome, bring that with you because you're gonna grow fast in this company. You're gonna be given opportunities that you probably haven't seen before, just because of the growth that's going on at Autoliv. But the second point here for entry level, whether you've never worked at Autoliv or never even worked in production, you have a trainer and a mentor that's there side by side through the whole process until you get fully comfortable with it, and that's rare. That's rare at any company. We just throw you in. Ask Alicia at Elwood Staffing. She didn't have much of she had a great mentor, but the mentor was, wasn't always there to help. Alicia got thrown in, right? And that same thing happened to me and every other person. That's the story of every company. You get thrown in, and you have someone that's there, to make sure you don't break something half the time. But at Autoliv, the one thing that I've always been impressed with since I've started at Elwood just almost 3 years ago is they have a training program and a trainer and a mentor that's there to help you, to support you, and that's rare. And so entry level, bring it on. We're going to train you. We're going to get you set up for success. If you have experience, you can make a difference. You can really make a career out of being at Autoliv. So whatever pocket you're in, who made this comment, we definitely give us a call, and let's see what you bring to the table. Let's see if we can get you out to Autoliv if it's a good fit for you. Good question. All right, we got another. Thank you for the response. My other question would be: is there any potential for more pay within 4 to 5 years of experience in that environment? Completely understand if that's not a possibility. Just curious. Ooh, that's a good question, Lisa.
That is a good question. So we start everybody out at the same rate, and then once you are hired on through Autoliv, every year your rate increases. However, once you become an Autoliv employee, you have opportunity to apply for other positions within the company. So there's trainer opportunities, which give more to the dollar, to the hourly wage. There's team lead opportunities, mentor opportunities. So there's a lot of different things that happen once you get your foot in the door.
Yeah, it's a really good question. And, it's interesting. Just a few months ago, there was a gap for someone like yourself that made the comment. You with that experience, you could be a direct hire and you could be making $16 an hour. Well, Autoliv, responded to the new market, this COVID economy, which flipped the market upside down, and they knew that people need to make more right now. It's so uncertain, and the extra $600 a week was not going to last forever, and it didn't. And so people needed a little bit more. People needed a little bit more flexibility in their income to prepare for the future. And so Autoliv, they stepped up, and credit to you, Lisa, and the team there. And so your 4 or 5 experience would have got you the wages you would be walking into today. And others with no experience would have got a lower wage. But now everyone's coming in. If you can get through the training with your experience or no experience, you're going to be making these wages. And the career growth, the career opportunity for someone with 5 years of production experience, I mean, like the path to promotion that's this long is now like that long. It can go quick. I've always said this, Lisa, and you'll have to forgive me because I don't speak on behalf of Autoliv, but generally speaking, the way you get promoted in any company is you master your craft. So 4 or 5 years, I'm pretty sure you've mastered your craft, right? The second thing is you have great communication skills. You're good with people. You don't lose your temper. You're able to keep calm and collective even under the most stressful situations. And people start coming to you and looking to you for answers when things are tough and things are challenging. They look to you as a problem solver. When you get to that point, and it all comes down to being calm and collective and being a good communicator. If you have those attributes, the last thing you need to do is just ask for the promotion. What's it going to take, Lisa, to get me to a line lead or a mentor or a trainer? Can I apply for the next open position? What do I need to learn between now and then? You ask those questions and you've already mastered your craft and you're a great communicator, you're going to get there real fast. And not everybody's born a natural communicator like Alicia. It's a learned skill that you can learn. It's a learned skill set, and that means you can learn it. So there's YouTube videos. That's my go-to. I'm a professional chiropractor, dentist, and doctor because of YouTube. I don't know if you know that. And then obviously there's classes out there, Toastmasters for public speaking. LinkedIn has some great communication classes, modules. So lots of opportunities there to master your craft. All right. Thanks for the responses and information. Extremely helpful. I do have 2 years of team lead. And 2.5 machine. Okay. We do we're the front door of Autoliv right now. So call us, send me your resume. I'm going to put it up on the screen here. I'm going to work with you personally. Let me see if I can get it on here. But for the individual that's commenting, send me your resume and I'll give you a call and let's talk. Let's see what opportunities are available. Let's see. How's that look? Steven.farrell@elwoodstaffing.com. Send me your resume. And let's definitely talk. Let's see what your experience is impressive. And I think we can find you a good opportunity. And I'll be calling Lisa right after you and I talk.
Sounds good.
Look at that, Lisa. Some great engagement. You've been our most popular one for the day.
Woohoo!
Can you believe we're almost 20 minutes into this?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun. Okay, so any tips for those that are considering Autoliv? Why should they consider Autoliv? Maybe it'd be something you could share with them, or what do they need to do to prepare themselves to start a career at Autoliv? We'll start with you, Alicia.
The biggest thing I think is just I don't know, just come prepared to work. A good work ethic is a huge thing right now. We're looking for people who are, our attendance policy is key. Not being, in the first 30 days, we ask that you not miss any time. Being dedicated, wanting to come, work, have fun, and make money. That, I think, is the biggest thing.
Awesome. Here we go. I will do that. Thank you. My name is Nicholas Lopez, by the way. All right, Nicholas. Thank you. Okay, Lisa, you're up.
All right. So once you have been with Elwood at Autoliv for 90 days, you are eligible to be hired on if you're in good standing. At that point, you are eligible for benefits, medical, dental, vision. You don't have to go to Stephen to have your teeth worked on because you don't want a YouTube dentist. But we have paid time off, vacation, personal leave, which is like sick leave. We have an on-site gym, we have a state-of-the-art cafeteria, and, we're in this crazy pandemic COVID time, and we are, fully engaged in that to make sure that we're keeping our employees safe. So there's temperature taking when you come in the door. We provide you with a mask and a face shield, hand sanitizer, all of the cleaning materials needed to keep your workstation clean. So we're doing everything that we can to protect you while you're at work. And so that's provided as well. There's incentive or award hours for time off, depending on how well your production line does during the month. And so there's just lots of different things that we provide, as an Elwood employee, but then also moving into being an actual Autoliv employee. But, when it comes down to it, when we go out onto the production floor, those are our employees. It doesn't matter if you're, paid by Elwood or if you're paid by Autoliv, you are our employees. We treat you, just as well as we do our own. It's a great way to get in the door and figure out if that's something that you're interested in. And like I said before, we have lots of opportunities in our facility for team leads and trainers and mentors. We have our maintenance department. We have our HR department here, IT, just so many opportunities. All of the different things that it takes to run a business are here in the Ogden area. So it's not just production. So if you have, interest in doing something else long-term, it's a great way to get your foot in the door, because we have tuition reimbursement to help out once you become an Autoliv employee that reimburses you to go to school. So if you're interested in, being an engineer or an accountant or something like that, we can help make that possible by helping you with the schooling.
It's amazing, Lisa. So many different benefits, and I've heard this from every person that's got onto the health plan at Autoliv. It is the most affordable and most comprehensive plan they've ever had, and so a lot of people appreciate that.
Absolutely.
And it's funny. Some people don't, Lisa. The other day I was talking to an associate that wanted to go out to Autoliv, and he's like, "Yeah, that all sounds good, but do they have energy drinks?"
We do.
And I'm like, yeah, just about every energy drink known to mankind is in the cafeteria or in a vending machine, as well as coffee and everything else.
Absolutely.
We got one last comment here. Let's see here. I'm sorry, could I get your email? Heck yes. Mr. Lopez, we got to get you on a Facebook Live and interview you right in front of the whole world. I'll have you sign a consent form. Let's get you on. It'll be fun. Then you'll have just, yeah. All right. So Stephen.Farrell@elwoodstaffing.com. And then lastly, I think we need to hit on this. Felicia sent me a private chat. Hey, what about the flexible shifts? So Felicia, it's all you. Talk about the flexible shifts.
First of all, Stephen has like 3 or 4 people.
Did I say Felicia? Alicia.
It's fine. I'm used to it by now, but let's just clarify.
I'm leaving. I'm done.
No, so let's talk about shifts. And Autoliv's great news about being able to work with, like your average college student. If you are a single mom or you are a little bit wanting to just maybe pick up a few extra hours. It's a second shift and you just want to or a second job and you just want to be able to cater it to after your, initial job and you need extra hours. I think that's great. Autoliv is really working with our associates to be able to do those things. So,
yeah, limited positions.
Did I lose him?
No, you're good. We see you. Yeah, we might have lost her, Lisa. Her signal's off the bed. There you are. But we heard everything you said. Your mouth wasn't moving. So limited positions right now, but Autoliv is going to be very flexible right now to a unique schedule. You just need to call us, tell us exactly what you need to, whether you have kids that are on virtual learning or whether you're on virtual learning or, you work full time, want something part time or vice versa. Autoliv works just about 24/7 and we can find you a spot that would make sense. So as long as it's like an 80% fit, we'll fit you right in there. So limited positions that would be like that. They're unique. There's probably seasonal to it, but unless we, really make it work. But yeah, please consider that as you're looking at your next career move. Well, I think this is the longest Facebook Live we have ever had with someone from Autoliv, Lisa.
Well, I'm glad we could do it.
Good job. You did. That's amazing. You got some great engagement. We'll just have to do this daily if we continue with this engagement.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for watching. And I'm going to leave this Facebook Live with this. Hit it.